All right, let me go ahead and find this video so I can see your guys' comments. Okay. Find the video. There it is. All right, so I saw someone online swap these two heads, so I know it's possible. I don't know how it's done though, but we'll find out together in a few minutes. So let me go ahead and do a sound check. Oh, that sounds pretty good. All right, so for those that are new and don't know, again, Mark, 11:30. Thanks for joining us. So cool you became a member. I appreciate it. So here's the situation: is we have these faces, and for some reason they decided to make the new toy this in between Manny faces. So I can find it in his book again really quick. I've covered it many times. There it is, where he's in the middle of transforming, and this is the middle thing between these two faces, not the robot. And you can see here's the robot head right here, and they gave us the middle transformation head, not the robot head. You can see the difference. And I guess somebody told me in one of the comments that that's what they meant to do. They meant to give us the middle robot thing. Wow, my internet's going really bad. I guess it's probably because I'm still trying to upload the last video. I should have waited a little longer before I had this. All right, so this is our figure that we're going to try to take the head from. I'm not really worried about causing damage or not to this head. My goal is to get the face out, and then on this one, I don't want to cause damage, and I still want to use the purple knob that matches the purple here. So the goal is purple knob, this face. Now I do like the human face better on this one. The human face actually is better, but unfortunately we're not going to take and cut the faces off. But that would be kind of a fun project. I do like the monster. I don't know which monster I like better. I like it that it's green in this one, but I do like the facial expression of this one better. So the thing I really hate about this is just the robot face. The robot face, it's not a robot, Mattel. It's supposed to be the in-between. It's not supposed to be silver. It's supposed to be this shining light coming from the white blank face being changed out. Anyway, first things first, into the pit of water. The pit of water. Here we go. Might as well pull his arms off. That way he can't escape from the pit of water. Now I've tried pulling this off before. On the back you can see some marks where I shoved a screwdriver in there, trying to make it work. And you can see it just did not work very well. I tried a lot. So this time we're going to heat it up. And again, this time we don't care so much about this figure as long as we don't damage the head inside. So let's go ahead and stick them in there. See what we can get. So cool to see more green names on there. Thanks again, Mark, for joining us. All right, let's get some tools ready. Oh, let's see what we got here for potential damage. We got our Dremel tool with some cutting pieces in here so we can cut and chop if we need to. I got some large pliers so we can yank and rip. I got some separating parts so we can rip apart the plastic if we need to. I have some non-marring pliers so I don't cause damage where I don't want to. And then I have some needle nose that are marring. And then I have some screwdrivers for prying. So this way we can figure out. Then I got a board to put it all on so we don't get my table all messy. Let's see if I can move this without spilling the water. Hooray! Got mine this week from Big Bad Toy Store. So if you guys haven't seen my Manny Faces video, I was just so annoyed when I got it that I went and just painted my old one. And you could see how I made him kind of dark tan to kind of match the original toy. And it's probably a little darker than he needs to be. And yes, I probably should have painted the little cheeks on there, purple inside there, but I guess it matches the same coloring. So I did do some color changing because that's what I can't stand about this guy is his jaundicey yellow look that he has. It's like, oh, what the heck happened, man? So that is why I painted him. And this is my painted version. And I have a whole video on how I painted him and what paints I used. So, all right. D. Griff is hoping to keep his in the package. Just keeping his fingers crossed that it's not in the in-between face. If it is in the in-between face, thanks, One Sluttle. If he is in the in-between face, I'm not sure how well it works, but I think I heard someone one time putting theirs on a washing machine. So let's just see if I jerk this around, if my face will turn. And they used to do that with the original ones, is put them on a washing machine when it was in a shake mode, and sometimes it would. Nope. Yeah, it's got a catching point. So yeah, I guess that won't work. Sorry, man. Also, I like this because it doesn't have the color right here. It's actually blue plastic instead of paint. But what I don't like is I wish these were painted here, but I may have to go back and do that myself later on. So I also paint the back of the hands as color blue. So I was planning on getting rid of this guy. As you guys know, he was on the chopping block. But after I put him on the chopping block, I saw that Facebook post where somebody had swapped faces. I'm like, oh, okay, it's time to try. It is time to try. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's go ahead and first try to do some prying again. So if I can get it off without causing damage. Okay, that's not working. So we're going to rip open his body and see what we got going on. Since... oh, that's right, I forgot that comes apart already. Okay, so that was not too painful. I was surprised that broke open pretty easily. So now that I got that open, let's use the separators here. So these work great for this. You just stick it in and there it is. Did I do the right body? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So it is one big unit there. The big unit. So now we got to take us a step further. Now it has one of those screws in there you can't take out on your own. So let's watch this how it works. Okay. So it looks like the head is definitely pretty stuck in there. He is dead, huh? Ah, the humanity. So to get that head out, we're going to have to break open this as well. So we got a nice open area here. Let's just go ahead and start pulling. Oh, I got a crack. All right, it's stuck on the knob. Stuck on the knob. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, bad news. The bad news is this is permanent on there. Let's see if these faces are removable, you know? That would be cool if the faces themselves could come off. Nope. I can see now by looking on the inside there that they are molded as one piece. You'd have to literally Dremel these all the way along these three corners here, and hopefully you could re-mesh them back up. And it might look pretty bad, because it'd be cool just to cut out the robot one here, and switch it with the robot one there. All right, we got our work cut out for us. So we're going to have to break the other torso open without causing damage to it to get it back together. So, whew. I do have purple paint. I was thinking about that. I could just paint it purple. I'm debating whether I should do that now before I put it together, or just, I hate to end the video though just to paint it because it's going to take time to dry. We're going to keep going. I won't re-glue the top. That way I can re-glue it later on in my own time. All right, so now we know what we have to do. Dun da da, da 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 da. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's tight. Let's heat it up first. Into the vat with you. Oh! Bom, 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 bom. Hey, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs floating in the water? Bob. Bob. Okay, I know, lame joke. All right, so now we know what we have to do. We have our mission cut out for us. Are they the same size holes? For the arms and... No, they gotta be different. It looks like it's the same. I could... Oh, it is! All this time, I could have put arms on the bottom. Ugh. You know, I probably shouldn't whistle songs so YouTube doesn't block me and say, hey, copyright infringement. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I hope this is the new arm. I should be careful. I should put all the new ones on the other side so I don't accidentally ruin them. All right, let's pull Bob out of here. Bob, 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 ran. Bob, ran. Ugh. Okay, we'll try this first. Nope. Nope. It is screwdriver time. He's not coming apart as easy as the last guy did. Of course not. That would be too easy. They probably got better welding processes since they started. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ugh. Let's make sure it goes back together okay. Yep. Yeah, that will go back together nicely. A little bit of sanding in some parts, but all the damage is inside the armpit, so no big deal. No harm, no foul. Now the hard part, to get this apart. The problem is my water's cooling down, so I think that's what I have to do is reheat my water. Okay, you guys, I'll be right back with some more fresh hot water so we can get this going right. Is this a divorce? I'll be right back. I'll be back. John, coming through hot water. Whew. Hot, hot. All right, I got my hot water. While I was getting my hot water, I also added a link in the description to get those pliers similar to mine. They're a little bit less expensive than ones I have, and they should work just as fine. Because obviously they're cool for pulling apart figures, as you saw. Just one quick snap and they're apart. All right, so let me go and put this water down. To see the link, you may have to get out of the video and back in. Because that's what it was last time. All right, let's go ahead and stick his head in there. And let's get this going. Ooh, he drowned quickly down there. Nah, sorry you can't fast forward the video when I leave. But for people that aren't watching it live, you can fast forward. Of course, I tell you that now that you've waited this whole entire time when you come back. You have to buy your own beer, man. Teach me how to mod my He-Man figures. Well, these are huge to get, and again, I put a link in the description. But again, you have to leave the video and come back into it in order to get the description to pop up for the link. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. Is it going to separate for me now that's hot? Oh, yeah. Way easier. You see how easy that was? Whew. I'm burning my fingers. Huh. Hot, hot, hot. Some like it hot, hot, hot. Now we want to make sure we don't cause any damage to this because this is all exterior pieces. So we are going to use our screwdriver to carefully pry this apart. Where is my other screwdriver? I had two up here just for this purpose. Where did I put it? Okay, we're gonna have to take this one back out and work this one back up here. And see, just kind of carefully work it to not break those pins, because this is the one we care about. This is the one. Now remember, they may have done some plastic welding inside here, so it makes it a little bit harder sometimes. It's best to have two screwdrivers to do this. Usually I do. I don't know where I put the other screwdriver at. I could have sworn I grabbed two before I came in. Ha-ha! There's got to be a way to get that out of there. Okay. I'm going to try to get the purple one out first. So I really want the purple plastic. Ah, yes. If I cared more, I'd take and cut these faces out and just swap the robot face. But unfortunately, I care, but not that much. Okay. So we got the pin out of there. And it had a spring. And it had this little Didi Bob piece here. Just like that. Oh, okay. Gonna have to go with... Oh, there's a screwdriver. Oh, yes. Of course, now it's kind of late. I already ripped the head apart. Okay, so here's what we got. We got a little locking feature in here that is holding this pin in right here. I'm hoping by heating it up, it will give me a better chance. Ah, it did. Hooray. Hooray for Hollywood. All right, one down, one to go. Yes, it's a lot of parts for a toy. Ugh. Heart attack? Yep, put it in water and crack open that chest. We'll fix it now on the fly. All right, here we go. Let's see if we could do the miracle twice. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's stuck. Bigger pliers. Oh. We can do this. We have the technology. Ouch. Okay. We can't do this. It is time to do some slicing and dicing. Oh. Bump, 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 bump. You have to be careful. We don't want to damage the head. But you want to get this out of there. That should work now. Come on. You can do it. You can get out of there if you want to. I know you can do it, Manny Faces. Oh, it's so close. So close, but no cigar. What the heck did they do to get this in there? Okay, we're going to heat the plastic up again, one more time. See if we can't get that out of there. Luis, this is torture. Where did I put my cool tan Manny Faces? I'm going to put them away, didn't I? Keep them out of the melee. We will just pinch it right there in the cut spot. Go for the jugular. Come on. Oh! And now pieces are breaking. It's got to come loose now. I had the same problem with Webster's backpack. Some of the bolts came out really easy, and other ones just did not want to come out for nothing. But at least if we can just peel this off, we can push it back through. Ugh. Hey, we got it. Wow, it's a little different build. Let's see now if I've caused too much damage to get this back out. I don't think my water's hot enough anymore. Okay, so we still have a good one here. So that is good. Where is that little piece that I had that went inside there? Oh well, we'll find it before it's time. Okay. There we go. All right, put the new piece in. Fit. Hooray! And look at that. Now we got the purple piece on our other head. All I need now is that small little piece that I lost that was here. It's probably with my screwdriver, huh, that I lost. How could I lose it? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. I may have to end the video until I can find it. No. You know what? I can use this one here. Oh, you know what? I might have damaged it too much with the Dremel tool. Let's take a look. Burp. I mean, I could scan it in and remake another one. I just can't believe I lost that little piece. That's ridiculous. That's just so crazy. Crazy, man. I'll have to get that piece later. Is it in my lap? Did I drop it? You know what? I might have dropped it when I went and grabbed the water. I ran all the way to the other room. It's funny. Usually things work out for me. Here it is. Did you guys see that and start yelling in the comments? It's right there by your hot water, man. Okay. Chink. There we go. Put this all back together. All right. Fit, fit. See, now no purple paint required. Hooray! All right, where's his body? I need the dark blue pieces. And I need the little rubber dealy bob. That slides in. You know, let's put his face together first, then we'll figure it out. Let's try it this way. Line up all those little pieces. Why is it not closing? Don't tell me the head's a different size. Trying to get some of that glue off in case it's what's causing the problem here. Fit, fit. Hey, there we go. Cool. Okay, we got the head. Now let's figure out how this rubber dealy bob piece fits on here somehow. I think it just sits on the bottom down here. That is tight. You know what? You probably had the blue one, maybe. Just doesn't make sense. It's the wrong color blue, so we'll try it anyway and see how it fits. No, that's tighter. Ugh. It is tight. All right, so what I'll do is I'll glue all those seams. For now, let's just hurry and throw them together and see how he looks. Joop, joop, joop. Ha ha! He's got the right robot head. Hooray! And a purple knob on top. Well, that is all that I wanted. And skin color here, I still need to paint that. Ugh. It's a crime scene. There you go. All right, so you guys can do it too. All this to swap his faces. Yes. I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. It's awful. I don't know what they were thinking. The fun part is if I don't glue it, I could swap these faces out back and forth, which is kind of a fun little deal. So I might not glue them just so I could swap them out for fun. So you know what? He's not being glued back together. So if I wanted to, I could still yank them apart, put the other face barrel in, and go back to town. So that could be kind of fun to have that option. So I don't think I'm going to actually glue them back together. All right. Let's find your final comments here. Let's see. Yes, all that to swamp. That's because it was a mail way. Not sure what you guys are talking about, unless you're talking about. All right, thanks, Mike. So remember I said I was going to sell this guy starting bid a buck? It's not happening now. Now I'm going to keep him. Where's his gun? I just got to paint the back of his hands blue and his legs skin tone. And bada bing, bada boom. I'm pretty happy now. Talking about King Randor. What King Randor are you guys talking about? Some kind of mail away one? I haven't heard of that. Interesting. Is it for Origins? Are you guys talking about the 2000X Randor or this guy here? As you know, they are re-releasing him. Or are you guys talking about this one here? The 2000X one. The Vintage King Randor. Oh, I only know of one Vintage King Randor. Interesting. Lewis, that's really cool news. I didn't realize he's originally a male one. That makes sense because he's probably supposed to be a pretty rare character. But I do know he was in stores. That's funny. I wonder if anybody would want this shredded chunks of pieces. Of course, I'm not going to get the face barrel away with it. It would just be a Manny Faces with an empty skull. The empty skull Manny Faces. That's funny. This thing actually keeps it together. Yeah, it's pretty mangled. Like I said, I wasn't too worried about how this one came out. So I had no intention of saving this one. Ugh. Ugh. You know what'd be kind of cool with this one? If you wanted to make the in-between one, you put an LED light and just light up this whole cavity. Because that's probably what it was supposed to look like, I bet you, with the way that the comic looks. Like there was a giant magical light coming from him. Ugh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I should have put this in there too. Of course, I didn't have a big thing going down his head. I should cut this off and stick it on top. That's what I'll do. Where's the other arm? Mr. Man, no faces. I'm going to move these away so I don't accidentally ruin anything else. Chink. Now let's swap this out. Put a stone in there. You know what? That would be a funny custom. To put some kind of piece in there. It's just maybe a 3D printed piece of something in there, which represents a blank face. Yes, the robot face was in the comic. Yep. Yep, so again, here's the transition faces they showed. In the next page, there's the robot face right there. Full robot, not a weird looking shiny face. But you gotta admit though, it'd be kind of fun is to make a custom Manny faces that just has that. Just to put a white barrel inside there that's lit up with an LED. I might just have to do that. And I'll stick him on Fleabay after I clean up all the spots on him and paint him and glue him. Of course, I'll glue the knob on too. Maybe make the knob the switch. That could be fun. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. Like I said, I know it sounds funny, but usually things work out for me. So, and this did too. So that was cool. And good journey, you guys. Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, I think they misunderstood. I know people said they wanted to follow even the comic cover. That is not the shiny face. That is a robot there in that one. And someone said it's supposed to be from the cover. I think they didn't know. They made a mistake. That somebody tried to make the comic version, which is this face, that monster, and then they made that weird middle thing, not realizing it wasn't the robot. Because that's just weird if they did that and made it the actual figure with only releasing that one only. I could see it being a chase or a variant, but being they gave us the right colors, and he does turn into a robot eventually, it would just seem kind of weird. I could see maybe this little face plate that goes over it. That's that weird silver. That's what I should do. I should just cut that out. And just make it so you can just lay it right over the thing to put it in the hole if you want to. That might be the way to go. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Either way, though, I'm going to keep the barrel so I can swap it out. Yep. Good night, everybody. And good journey. Thanks for joining me. Bye now. Good journey. Did you see my two? Hey, Eric. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. What did Eric say? Eric says, I copy off your floors for Grayskull Origins into my own style and foam. Excellent, Eric. And hey, Todd. How was your day today? My day was pretty good. It's hard to believe it's still only Friday. I still have a whole weekend ahead of me. Woo! All right. Good journey, you guys. That looks so weird now. That's empty. Boom, boom, boom. This is the in-between. Just completely empty. He has no face. 3 monkey faces. There you go. The hear no evil, see no evil, say no, speak no evil. Good journey. Bye now.